So I went to the restroom and then I came back and this is how I found Carlos. um, I guess he's feeling pretty good. Good morning, friends. So today is our last day. Womp womp womp. We're up and moving and showered and ready to go. We're gonna go get some food right now because we're hungry for sure. And then it's a little bit late, but we're gonna hang out on the pool deck, do sea day stuff. We'll check in the app what's going on this afternoon and go from there. But yeah, one more day, one more vlog. Well, we've got like final thoughts and that stuff coming up in the near future as well. But for the vlog series, I think this is going to be the last vlog, isn't it?
Yeah, sad.
The last day on cruises is always sad. But anyway, we still have tons of stuff to do today, so we'll take you with us. We'll see what we see, and we'll do what we do, and
We'll talk soon.
So we made our way up to the pool deck, which was pretty crowded because that's pretty normal on a sea day. And while we weren't at capacity, the ship was pretty full. And then we went over to Flo's Cafe. I'm assuming that's what it's called. It's not Flo's V8 Cafe. I was a little confused with what that is. But anyway, there's a Cars-themed quick service restaurant on the pool deck, which is where we ate, a couple of times throughout the week that we were there. We had this nice ocean view table, and then we decided we wanted some ice cream, so we made our way over to the soft serve area and got a couple of cones of vanilla. It is unlimited and included and all that, so, definitely worth grabbing an ice cream or two while you're on board, and a beer. We stopped at the pool bar, and while we were sitting there, we saw something out in the water, and our ship steered towards it, and we realized that it was some people on a raft, and then the Coast Guard came, and last we heard, as they were clearing us to leave, is that they were rendering aid as needed, but it was still pretty crazy.
So I went to the restroom and then I came back and this is how I found Carlos. I guess he's feeling pretty good or bad.
No, tipsy.
Yeah, we had a couple of drinks at the pool bar, and now this is how he is. So, anyway, we'll talk soon. All right, friends, so it is showtime. I almost said dinner time. It does feel a little bit weird doing the shows before dinner, but we obviously booked it that way with the expectation that that would mean there would be less kids at dinner, but something happened because of that. Carlos, what happened because of that?
I don't know, the show's happy hour crosses by.
Well, okay, yeah, that's a good point. So happy hour conflicted with our showtime. That's a big thing, especially since there are no drink packages on Disney. But the big thing is, because we booked the later dining with the expectation of having less kids at dinner, it put more kids in our theater shows because we're going to the earlier shows. So it backfired a little bit, but it hasn't been bad. I think only one of the shows did I notice too many craziness from the kids, but too much craziness, whatever words. But I think in the future we will book the earlier dining and do the later shows because that just works for the way that we operate better. But otherwise we're having a good time, aren't we?
We are.
But yeah, showtime next and then dinner after that. Well, showtime and then we're going to do the 2000s music trivia. We tried the 80s one and failed, so we're hoping that like the 2000s one is more our vibe, but that might be too beyond us, so we might need something in between the two. What would that be, 90s? But anyway, and all that spraying and watering and sound and stuff is Carlos getting ready, because we're, about to head down. But anyway, we'll take you with us. We'll see what we'll see. We'll do what we'll do, and
We'll talk soon.
we'll talk soon.
So we went down to the theater, but not before stopping at Preludes for some refreshments. I got a beer, and Carlos got some popcorn. He had actually lost his popcorn bucket, the refillable one, the day before, so we had to buy, just a one-time use one, which was fine since this was the last show, and it was by far the best show. It was the most magical, the most exciting, etc. And then we made our way down to the pub, because we had a few minutes left on happy hour, and that ended up being our favorite place, because I had the refillable mug. And of course, Carlos got a cocktail. I got several beers while we were sitting there. And we hung out there until it was time for trivia, and it was actually 2000s music trivia this time, and so that was a little bit more up our alley. We didn't win, but we did a lot better than we had before, and then it was time to go to dinner.
So tonight, our room steward, whose name is Troy, so shout out to him if he's ever watching this, but he gave us a frog tonight. Ribbit, ribbit. Maybe it's Kermit. I don't know. But, of course, and, Dove chocolate on the pillows as well. So, yeah. We'll talk soon. Hi, friends. So, we're packing, and by that I mean Carlos is packing, and I'm thinking about packing. We have one more thing. There's like a farewell party on the, pool deck and everything. We're going to go do that. Then come back and we're going to have to pack everything up, get ready, Mimi's, and then wake up for breakfast. So the next thing will be the deck party. I'm assuming I'll have some footage of that, and then I'll probably give you a farewell message. But we're nearing the end of this vlog series and trip and everything. It's always sentimental on the last day. Carlos said that it went by quick, didn't you?
It did.
You
I
didn't?
guess everything goes by quick when you're having fun.
Yeah, Carlos had a lot of fun, which is good because it was for his birthday. So, yeah, he loved it. So, yeah. It was a great cruise. More to come on our, harsh opinions of everything. Nitpickiness, if you will. Because we have those. But, for now, just keep watching. We'll talk soon.
Give it up for Belle! And straight from under the sea, Ariel. And everyone's favorite party animal, Pluto! Hey, Pluto. And he danced his way to our hearts. It's Goofy! And the diva of the Disney dream, it's Daisy Duck! And the number one duck on the high seas, Donald! And Donald, everyone go nuts for Chip and Dale! Hey, boys. And our newest captain of the fleet, Captain Minnie Mouse! And last but certainly not least, Captain Mickey Mouse!
The characters hung out in the lobby for a little bit so that people could take pictures and autographs and, hugs and all that stuff. And then they did a farewell performance for us. Unfortunately, because of music, I couldn't actually play the performance, but this is them dancing on the staircase. We had the princesses and, all the cartoon critters as well. And it was a good way to close things out. Left us feeling a little sentimental, as is normal for the end of a cruise.
Good morning, friends. So that's it. This is a wrap. We are about to leave the room to go get some breakfast, and then we're gonna be disembarking the ship and heading home.
Yep.
Yeah. 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 I guess that's it for now. It was a pretty good trip, good week. More about our overall, likes, dislikes, and all that stuff coming soon. But this is the end of the vlog portion of this series. So, yeah. I want to thank you all for traveling with us. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. We'll talk soon, and
You all have a good night.